Strategic defensive strategy. The strategic defense strategy, also known as defensive strategy or defense-oriented strategy, is a military approach focused on protecting a nation's territory, resources, and population from external threats. It involves the use of defensive measures to deter and repel potential aggressors. Strategic defense can be conducted as either a territorial or airspace invasion or attack, a cyberspace attack in cyber warfare, or a naval offensive to interrupt shipping lane traffic as a form of economic warfare. Strategic defense aims to prevent or minimize the damage caused by an enemy's strategic offensive, which may involve the use of nuclear, biological, chemical, or conventional weapons. Here are some key aspects of the strategic defense strategy. Deterrence. The primary objective of strategic defense is to deter potential adversaries from initiating attacks by showcasing a strong defensive capability. The belief is that by demonstrating the ability to defend effectively, the costs and risks of aggression will outweigh any potential benefits for the aggressor. Active defense. Active defense is a key component of the strategic defense strategy. It involves proactive measures to disrupt and neutralize enemy forces before they can pose a significant threat. This can include preemptive strikes, offensive operations against enemy logistics, and targeted attacks on enemy command and control infrastructure. Fortifications and defensive structures. Building fortifications, defensive structures, and obstacles can enhance the defensive capabilities of a nation. These measures provide protection and cover for military forces and hinder enemy advances. Examples include bunkers, trenches, minefields, and barriers. Air defense systems. An essential aspect of the strategic defense strategy is the development and deployment of effective air defense systems. Anti-aircraft missiles, radar systems, and fighter aircraft are used to detect, track, and intercept incoming enemy aircraft and missiles. Missile defense systems. Missile defense systems are designed to detect, track, and intercept incoming ballistic missiles. These systems aim to prevent or minimize the damage caused by missile attacks and protect strategic assets and population centers. Border security. Maintaining strong border security measures is crucial for strategic defense. This involves deploying border patrols, surveillance technology, and barriers to prevent unauthorized access and incursions by hostile forces. Intelligence gathering. Effective intelligence gathering is a crucial aspect of the strategic defense strategy. Nations invest in intelligence agencies and surveillance capabilities to gather information on potential threats, including enemy capabilities, intentions, and vulnerabilities. This information is used to inform defense planning, target identification, and decision-making processes. Cyber defense. In the digital age, protecting critical infrastructure and information systems is of paramount importance. Strategic defense includes robust cyber defense measures to safeguard against cyber attacks, espionage, and disruption of essential services. This involves developing advanced cybersecurity capabilities, establishing secure networks, and implementing protocols to detect and respond to cyber threats. Resilience and redundancy. Strategic defense emphasizes the importance of building resilience and redundancy within a nation's defense infrastructure. This involves having backup systems, redundant communication channels, and alternative supply routes to ensure that even if one aspect of the defense network is compromised, the overall defensive capability remains intact. Joint defense cooperation. Strategic defense often involves cooperation and collaboration with allied nations. This can include joint military exercises, intelligence sharing, and coordinated defense plans. By working together, countries can enhance their collective defense capabilities and present a more robust deterrent to potential adversaries. Civil defense. Strategic defense extends beyond military measures and includes civil defense initiatives. This involves educating and preparing the civilian population to respond effectively in times of crisis, such as through emergency preparedness training, evacuation plans, and public awareness campaigns. Strategic communication. Effective communication is a vital aspect of the strategic defense strategy. Nations employ strategic communication to convey their defensive capabilities, deterrence policies, and commitment to national security. This includes public statements, diplomatic channels, and military-to-military communication to signal resolve and deter potential aggressors. It involves conveying clear messages to domestic and international audiences about national security objectives, defense policies, and actions taken. Strategic communication aims to shape perceptions, build trust, and rally support for defense initiatives. Defense industrial base. A strong defense industrial base is crucial for implementing the strategic defense strategy. This involves developing and maintaining domestic industries capable of producing advanced weaponry, military equipment, and technology. It reduces dependence on foreign suppliers and ensures a self-reliant defense posture. Continual adaptation. The strategic defense strategy requires continual adaptation to evolving threats and technological advancements. This involves investing in research and development to stay ahead of potential adversaries, integrating emerging technologies into defense systems, and updating strategies based on lessons learned from past conflicts. Non-military diplomacy. Strategic defense is not solely reliant on military capabilities. It also involves diplomatic efforts aimed at resolving conflicts, promoting stability, and building alliances. Diplomatic negotiations, treaties, and agreements can help reduce tensions and contribute to a more secure international environment. Force projection. Strategic defense involves the ability to project military power beyond a nation's borders when necessary. This can include the deployment of forces to deter aggression, provide security in allied territories, or support international peacekeeping efforts. Force projection capabilities can include naval task forces, expeditionary forces, and air power. Defense in depth. Strategic defense often employs a concept known as defense in depth. This involves layering defensive measures to create multiple lines of defense, making it more difficult for an adversary to penetrate and exploit vulnerabilities. It can include physical barriers, early warning systems, surveillance networks, and rapid response forces. Technological innovation. The strategic defense strategy emphasizes the importance of technological innovation to enhance defensive capabilities. This includes investing in research and development in areas such as advanced weaponry, cyber defense, autonomous systems, and space-based assets. Technological advancements can provide a significant advantage in deterring and defending against threats. Training and readiness. Strategic defense requires well-trained and highly capable military forces. Regular training exercises, simulations, and readiness programs ensure that military personnel are prepared to respond effectively to potential threats. This includes maintaining high levels of operational readiness, conducting realistic training scenarios, and continuous professional development. Psychological operations. Strategic defense recognizes the significance of psychological operations, PSYOPs, in shaping perceptions, influencing behavior, and deterring adversaries. PSYOPs involve using various communication channels to disseminate information, shape narratives, and influence public opinion. This can include radio broadcasts, social media campaigns, and other forms of strategic messaging. Strategic partnerships. Building and maintaining strategic partnerships with like-minded nations is an important aspect of the strategic defense strategy. These partnerships can include military alliances, bilateral defense agreements, and multinational coalitions. Collaborative efforts enhance interoperability, intelligence sharing, and joint defense capabilities. Threat assessment and risk management. Strategic defense involves continuous threat assessment and risk management to identify potential vulnerabilities and develop appropriate mitigation strategies. This includes analyzing geopolitical trends, monitoring emerging threats, and conducting scenario planning to ensure preparedness for a wide range of contingencies. Arms control and non-proliferation. Strategic defense encompasses efforts to promote arms control and non-proliferation agreements. These initiatives aim to limit the spread of weapons of mass destruction, reduce the risk of nuclear conflict, and foster international stability. Treaties such as the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT, and the Chemical Weapons Convention, CWC, are examples of international efforts in this domain. Public-private partnerships. Strategic defense recognizes the value of public-private partnerships in addressing defense challenges. Collaboration with the private sector provides access to cutting-edge technologies, expertise, and innovation. This can involve collaboration with defense contractors, technology firms, and academic institutions to leverage their capabilities and resources. Special operations. Strategic defense incorporates the use of Special Operations Forces, SOF, for specific missions that require specialized skills and capabilities. SOF units are trained to conduct unconventional warfare, counter-terrorism operations, intelligence gathering, and other high-risk missions. They often operate in small teams and are capable of operating in complex and hostile environments. Defense diplomacy. Strategic defense involves engaging in defense diplomacy to build relationships, foster cooperation, and promote stability. This includes military-to-military exchanges, joint exercises, and capacity-building programs with partner nations. Defense diplomacy helps strengthen alliances, promote regional security, and address common challenges collaboratively. Those were some aspects of strategic defense strategy. Strategic defense strategy is often complemented by other military strategies, such as deterrence, diplomacy, and offensive operations, to create a comprehensive national security posture. In summary, strategic defense as a military strategy encompasses the comprehensive measures taken by a nation to protect its security and interests. It involves military planning, force development, operational readiness, and international cooperation. By focusing on deterrence, technological advancements, resilience, and adaptability, strategic defense aims to ensure the safety and well-being of a nation's citizens while contributing to regional and global stability. Subscribe to our channel to get more military knowledge.